Gauteng Police Commissioner, Lieutenant General Elias Mawela, will retire from his post at the end of the month. Now, he's expected to brief the media at the SAPS provincial head office in Parktown in Johannesburg, highlighting his career and leading up to the 5-year stint at the helm of Gauteng Police. We cross now to our reporter, Offense Timo, who's there to tell us what to expect. Offense, good morning. Now, retirement after 40 years in the police service, what can we expect to be said today by Lieutenant General Mawela?
Thank you very much, and a good morning to you and your viewers, Sakina. Well, I can tell you that after almost 40 years of country duty, definitely Lieutenant General Elias Mawela will be hanging his boots and actually retiring. We know that, during his tenure as the Gauteng Provincial Commissioner, there were initiatives that he actually launched, like Operation Okaimola, which actually saw a couple of, serious, highly sought after criminals actually being arrested during those operations. And in fact, he's going to highlight some of the challenges and some of the successes that he actually saw during his tenure as the police commissioner. Some of the issues that actually come to mind is, the illegal miners that actually ravaged parts of the West Rand. You know that, a lot of community members were actually terrorized, by the Zamazamas, as we actually know them. And one of the measuring sticks that we can actually use for his performance was the latest stats that were actually released in November, which actually saw murder, attempted murder and common assault actually go up, whereas sexual assault and rape actually go down. There was a sentiment, especially in and around Gauteng, that Gauteng residents didn't actually feel safe because of the violent crime that's actually so rampant in all the communities all over Gauteng. So we will definitely try and find out from him, his reaction as well to what was actually said by DA leader John Steenhuisen about the Amapanyaza, actually saying, they are actually drunkards who are wearing cheap clothes from PEP, who are actually not actually helping to reduce the crime that's actually here in Gauteng. And we'll also just try, to get his sentiment about the status quo, whereas, violent crime seems to be a headache, especially for the police. Over the years, they've tried to come up with different tactics to try and bring down the numbers of violent crime, which seems to be quite stubborn. We know that there were some police officers that were actually graduated at the police training college in Pretoria West, whereas that's one of the issues that they were mentioning, that the numbers are quite low in terms of police to community ratio. And he also attributed some of the high crime levels here in the province of Gauteng to the large population, which is at about over 16 million, saying that, they are not enough on the ground to actually tackle this issue. So this will be some of the issues that we'll try to find out, and also the advice that he will have for his predecessor as to how they should actually tackle some of the issues that are actually rampant criminality-wise.